that this reading finds you well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So a couple of things before we get started here. This is an all signs reading. So if it found you, it's for a reason. Second thing, trigger warning. This is going to be probably one of the most intense readings that I offer, especially publicly, okay? This is going to be a masculine feminine reading. I did some for the collective, and then I decided I was just going to do, or I should say I did some for the zodiac signs, and I decided I was just going to offer it to the collective as one because the message was just very redundant, okay? There's a lot in the energy going on. I'm very, very excited to do this reading for you guys, but it's definitely important for you to know that this is a reading for those that are really focused on their inner healing, okay? Hey, we're going to be taking your masculine energy, your feminine energy, and bringing them into a little couples counseling room, okay? And finding out where the mismatch is, where we're not seeing eye to eye, okay? The goal is reconciliation with yourself. Hey. Hi, Ruthann. Hey, Jackie. The goal is reconciliation, okay? The goal is divine union within yourself. And then I suspect, okay, using the law of attraction, we will only attract that into our lives. Divine union, wholeness, unconditional love. It starts from within. We know that. I'm so passionate about this. I talk to you guys about it all the time. I literally created this spread to help us understand that, okay? So we're going to break it down one by one. We all have masculine, feminine energies, by the way, okay? Doesn't matter your gender, all right? So when I'm saying he or she, just roll with me with that, okay? It's for lack of better terms here. Definitely, please leave your feedback below. Let me know what you think about it. Lastly, I am doing a giveaway throughout the rest of August for anyone that does a reading with me, either on TikTok Live or privately, okay? To be entered to win a free tarot deck and a mini general with me, all right? So if you're brave enough, you can send me an email and schedule that, okay? So let's open up here with the masculine energy. Underneath the shadow for the masculine is the Ace of Cups in the reverse. The Justice, the Four of Swords. This is very much, I'm learning how to accept love. I'm learning how to receive love. I'm healing, but I'm also having a hard time asking for what I need, communicating my needs. Let's get a shadow card for the masculine. I mean, you guys are pulling up in the Hierophant. Taurus energy, some of you might have that in your chart. Some of you are really getting into spirituality, into your beliefs. You might be examining what you have been conditioned to know. Some of you are learning about what are my morals, what are my values, right? Let's see, underworld. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like your subconscious. What is my conditioning? What have I been taught to believe versus what feels true with my soul? Let's go a little deeper on that. The Hierophant, please. So this is equivalent to like if you guys were like hanging out in like a couples counseling session and she was like, why are you here? Okay. Your masculine energy is like, well, I was taught to act a certain way. I was taught this is what a masculine is. Knight of Wands. Fire energy. Very drawn to this Magician on the bottom. We'll talk about that in a moment. Five of Pentacles and the Page of Swords in reverse. A lot of you don't realize that it's low impulse control. There's something about needing to learn self-mastery. It's giving Maslow's hierarchy of needs here. Something that's been in the energy for the collective, especially in the personal readings that I've been doing, is survival mode. This might be exactly what it is. I'm just trying to make it through the day. I take up opportunities as they present to me, okay? There's something you're not seeing. I'm hearing demise, like this is your demise. That's specific. We're gonna give your female energy, your feminine energy a voice in a moment. I just wanna see what your masculine is saying. I don't understand how I always get hurt. But I'm telling you, it's like I'm getting impulse control for sure. Two of Cups in the reverse. King of Swords in the reverse. And the Five of Cups in the reverse. Excuse me, the Five of Coins in the reverse. A lot of you have decided to put a heavy, heavy wall up. Not a boundary, a wall from your heart. Well, I'll protect my heart. Some of you might be single, trying to like casually date, okay? This isn't a reading that's going to focus on the external a lot, but that could be what's going on surrounding you. This is how I'll protect myself. What you don't see is you're like banging your head against this wall. It's leading to a lot of loss, and it's triggering possible abandonment issues. Again, the inability to accept love. We saw that in your masculine shadow. Let's allow your feminine energy to take a Ganda here, okay? She's pulling up in the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Stuck, feeling silenced. A lot of you feel like you don't have a voice, or like you don't have the privilege to really sit with how am I feeling, checking in with myself. You wouldn't know how to do that, or again, there's no time, or you have too much to focus on, okay? Some of you could be, I'm even getting like single parents. This is a self-worth issue, trusting yourself. And there's that moon energy, that subconscious energy again. I don't know how to stand on my own 2 feet. I don't know how to look at these things and not let it destroy me, so I don't look at it. That is survival mode. I'm sorry that it's so heavy, but I'm grateful that it resonates, Jackie. Let's get a shadow card for your feminine, and then we'll clarify more, okay? If you guys would hit this like button, I would appreciate it so much. Thank you for being here. Subscribe. Sacred sexuality. What was I just saying? A lot of you have a block up with your heart, and you might just be casually dating or even seeking love out through your sexuality. Okay? I'm very drawn as well to Ascension on the bottom. Let's go deeper. What is this Eight of Wands in the reverse? What is this stuck energy? What is this, again, hitting a wall? Seven of Wands in the reverse. Right, so it's very black and white thinking, okay? This is like, I don't know how to establish boundaries for myself, so it's just a no. I just cut myself off from connection, from love, from relationships, from being present with my feelings. I know how to operate here. It's a Four of Cups vibe. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, your female is just kind of like one day, there's this magical feeling, right? Like one day it'll be better. There's hope. You have hope, and that's a beautiful thing. But at the same time, there's no action being taken. There's just, it's like triggering yourself here. Yeah, Eight of Swords. We don't see that. We don't realize that. It's still, honestly, like the energy is almost like I'm still waiting for someone to come save me. But this could be like, even your faith, like the one will just pop up, you know? Yeah, Jackie, I see you, girl. Very specific. Okay. Let's go into the past, okay? We're going to do a little interview with your masculine and feminine. We'll talk about the past. It's really interesting, okay? Your masculine and feminine have two completely different viewpoints here. What your feminine is calling the most painful time, possibly when you went against yourself the most, or when you were most susceptible to having your heart broken, being betrayed, used, taken advantage of. I mean, look at the imagery of that, right? Stabbed in the back, literally. Your masculine's like the star. I healed from that. I'm good. Your feminine is still holding on to pain. And again, that's okay. There's no right or wrong here. We're looking at things we're not capable of looking at alone, all right? So let's go deeper. Show me the star, Aquarius energy here. Yeah, I just feel like your masculine's just like, it is what it is. That's what that feels like. It is what it is. Ace of Cups. Page of Coins. So a lot of you, are completely aware that like something was for your growth possibly, or you see the blessing in a situation, which is awesome. High five to you. That's great. I just feel like you're not validating the pain. Okay? You're like, well, everything happens for a reason. What's meant to be is me. It was a learning experience. But again, look at that disconnection with that feminine energy right there. Pisces energy, the high priestess in the reverse. We lied to ourselves about something as we made something look prettier than it was. Now, this might not be a relationship, okay? This could be your childhood. My parents did the best they could. It's fine. It didn't affect me. I mean, this is literally the definition of like gaslighting yourself. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm not trying to start a witch hunt with your family, you guys, okay? Both can be true. Your caregivers did the best they could, and it still left a mark. There's still pain, residual pain. There's still something subconsciously that you carry with you, and it's blocking you from being able to accept love now. This is very deep. Let's take a look here, because I'm telling you, you haven't moved on. It's hindered your ability to trust. You see people differently. Show me this high priestess in the reverse. Some of you also could have misinformation. I was told something different. And I do feel like you would be aware of this. This is the past your masculine's talking about, okay? The Nine of Cups. Some of you are telling me I wanted this. I deserved this. Like you're trying to take accountability, but it's coming in as blaming yourself, shame, guilt. Or I was really happy. I got everything I needed. You know, my childhood didn't affect me. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Again, a lack of boundaries. I let this happen. I let this happen. The Star in the reverse. I just got very emotional. Really heavy Aquarius energy in your past, okay? What was your pathway? What was meant for you? Some of you carry shame or guilt because deep down you knew something wasn't right, something wasn't meant for you, but you went that way anyway. Again, survival mode, okay? I told you guys, I'm working behind the scenes and starting a podcast. I can't speak. The first episode is all about survival mode, okay? So do some research, okay? Fight, flight, fawn, freeze. This would be fawning to me. This would be people pleasing. This is I went along with it even though I knew it was wrong in my soul, so it's my fault. There's no compassion here. There's no forgiveness in yourself. You're very hard on yourself. Like this is like I'm hardest on myself, or I'm my own worst enemy. I'm my own biggest bully, possibly. Okay. Also, bear with me with the Mercury retrograde energy and the freaking communication, okay? Let's interview your feminine. I have to cough. I'm really sorry. Okay. Again. But it did hurt, but there was a lot of pain because you knew your intention. You weren't purposely trying to set yourself up for failure. You weren't purposely trying to break your heart or go against your morals or lie to yourself. My guess is that we're gonna see your heart was involved. You were looking to be saved. Remember that external, okay? The same thing we were showing up when we asked your feminine. It's like, well, one day I have hope. This is still like that one day. Five of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you, you kept your mouth shut. You didn't call a spade a spade. You ignored the red flags. And I'm telling you, I got black and white thinking as soon as we started this. And it's like, both can be true. You're allowed to take accountability. That's a beautiful thing. Okay? You should be so proud of yourself that you're willing to take accountability for your past actions. But at the same time, give yourself some grace and compassion here. Four of Wands, home energy, the moon in the reverse. Some of you felt like this is the only way I was going to keep my relationship, my job, keep a roof over my head. Again, some of you were children when this was happening, you know. Pisces, Cancer energy. It's like I knew I was only doing this to, I'm telling you, it's safety, it's survival mode. Three of Pentacles. I had to work with this person. Some of you may have even been trying to save somebody else. Show me the moon in the reverse. What is this on the feminine side? The Chariot in the reverse. I'm telling you, your feminine is saying too, I knew this was never gonna work. I wasn't ever going to be able to pull this off. I had to walk away. I knew the only option was to walk away. That's why I didn't want to see it. Your masculine was trying to protect you, but your feminine's very hurt because she wasn't heard. She knew this was a bad idea from the get-go, is what she's saying here, okay? The Fool in the reverse, yeah. Literally, she's like, I knew I shouldn't have. And so the betrayal is not so much as what happened externally. You're taking accountability from that, but it's the inner betrayal of going against your intuition. How do I trust myself now? Where did I lose myself? What your feminine needs to understand though, okay, and be gentle with yourself because she's really having a hard time, is again, this is your conditioning. A lot of you were born into survival mode, okay? So what does that look like? You could have had caregivers that were narcissists. You could have had caregivers that were wonderful people, but they were also in survival mode, okay? No matter the story, somebody that drowns in 3 feet of water or 7 feet of water is still dead, right? They still drowned, okay? Show yourself some grace. All right, current energy here, 5 of Pentacles. Your masculine's definitely going through the loss, going through it to say the least. There could be a money block. Again, a trigger from the past, feeling left out, abandoned. Some of you are going through separations. You feel like you lost everything. Like you've been living in a cage, almost like being observed, like you're a zoo animal is kind of how I'm getting. Yeah, the Hermit in the reverse, right. Your masculine energy is still ignoring the inner knowing, is still very focused on the external environment, a performance for others. That's the zoo animal in a cage. Like you know, it's about going within. Justice. There's that black and white thinking, I feel. King of Coins. Your masculine energy is truly just figuring out how to keep you safe. Again, a roof over your head. Okay, something that's stable. For a lot of you, money is your focus. Some of you feel owed currently, like some of you, and this is a small portion, okay? Something with like a, I don't know, a lawsuit, a court case, something like this, okay? Where you think this is going to be what solves it. This is like what you're hyper focused on right now. Page of Cups in the reverse. You could have lost something, again, lost money, lost a court case, lost a job, lost a home, and it's, you're punishing yourself because you think it's because of the action, when in reality, no, this is what was supposed to happen because it's trying to get you in touch with your inner. I just want to look at the Justice card. Libra energy, Virgo energy showing up. For those of you that haven't seen, I think it's under my lives, not my regular videos, my lives, but there's a reading for the Mercury retrograde, okay, and Virgo season. They're all signs readings, but what's happening, what's going on. So feel free to check that out for more information as well. Yeah, 5 of Swords, really in your head here. What's fair, what's right? This is just, your brain never stops. The Lovers. Some of you, this is a relationship. I feel like I lost my person. you're blaming yourself for something, like, I deserve it. I deserve that they left me, you know? Some of you may have ghosted. This is thick. Some of you are very stubborn. This is very thick energy. But what you're showing me under justice, it's crazy because you're like, yeah, I deserve that. Or just, it is what it is. You don't believe that. It's why it's driving you crazy. It's why you can't stop thinking about it. It doesn't sit right with you. Let's see what your feminine energy says, because she's showing us. I'm holding on to this. Four of Pentacles. I'm holding back. I'm reserving myself. Some of you might have the opportunity to date somebody. Honestly, I'm like kind of jumping ahead here, just taking a peek. Again, it's not a huge reading that's focused on the external. I'm just talking about the energies that could be triggering this, okay? And you're saying this is too good to be true, I can't. Okay. You are definitely holding back. Some of you are in a relationship right now that you just can't surrender your heart. Like you're actively participating in a relationship and it's completely numb. Again, that Four of Cups vibe. Four Pentacles, please. Show me this. Right. So remember the Hierophant was how our masculine energy was pulling up, right? Here it is. And then we're stuck. Thinking, wondering. The Pisces full moon might be very telling, okay? That's happening on the 30th. And I'm going to do a reading on that, but when I talked about Virgo season, I believe it was, I talked about how that's going to bring the ethereal, the spiritual, into the practical, okay? Yeah, King of Swords in reverse. This is like freeze. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm not doing anything until it makes sense. And I'm not even saying that's a bad idea right now, given we're in Mercury retrograde, to not like sign any contracts or make something up. But I'm telling you, some of you are actively in a situation where you're not engaging. It's numb, you know? Some of you suspect there's a third party, or you're worried about being cheated on. You don't trust who you're sleeping next to. For some of you, this is you. You have a third party. That's what you're not forgiving yourself for. Like a serial cheater is like what's coming in. Whatever side of the coin that is for you, okay? Regardless. Something's not agreeing with your soul here. You're either not calling this out, like you're not saying it, you're going against your intuition, or you're continuing to partake in it because it keeps you from connection. Okay. I'm going to zoom out of that and I'm going to take a look at how your masculine sees your feminine and vice versa, okay? I want to see, because your masculine is showing me the Queen of Cups. I love myself. I have a lot of love for myself. I have a huge heart. It's like, you know this logically. You know, I saw this in a personal reading the other day, and I'm kind of getting it again, where it's like, we've been loving from our masculine. We think we're loving from our feminine, but we're loving from our masculine, meaning we're loving from a place of survival mode. We can only meet people as deeply as we met ourselves, you know? When we're refusing to go within and meet ourselves, we think that we're loving with our whole heart, but it's our whole conditioning. And our masculine kind of showed us that. And your shadow card, remember? Reclaim. I just heard higher self reclaimed. Get wild. You're like, well, I'm just learning, you know, to do me, or I'm doing what's best for me. Hold on. Let me clarify. Queen of Cups for how the masculine sees the feminine, please. Casual reminder. I do offer this reading personally, okay? Feel free to schedule with me. Four of Pentacles. King of Cups in the reverse. The Seven of Coins. See, you have just like accepted something. It is what it is. This is how I love. I hold back because I know how toxic my love can get. I know this is somebody being like, I know relationships are just super toxic. I know when I open up about my feelings, I can't trust myself. I'm the problem. It's giving anti-hero energy. It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. I want to see something. We're going to use our love oracle cards. Show me the masculine to our feminine, please. You just don't know how to be present with your feelings. That's what this is. Some of you might struggle with like a mood disorder, okay? Like mental illness could be a thing here. Let's talk about your feminine to your masculine. Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, so right away I'm getting inconsistency. Okay, again, cast aside here. I don't hear myself out. I'm avoiding, okay? Again, I drown myself in work. We saw some of that on your masculine side where it's like money was the #1 focus, right? The wilding, okay. Yeah, like you just, again, it's impulse control, you know? I wake up, I go to work, I go to the bar, or I, you know, date my person, it is what it is. This is a very, like, I'm telling you, there's a very sexual energy here in the collective, okay? We're all adults, right? Where it's like I get my needs met and that's that. Withdrawal, right? Your feminine's like, I'm so disconnected from myself. I'm not present. I don't hear myself. I don't hear my soul. I equate sometimes, like when I see this energy in the personals I do, like our females in a bunker. Again, we think she's along for the ride. We think we're being present with our feelings, but it's our conditioning. It's what we think we should be feeling. It's not how you truly feel. You cast yourself aside because you're too emotional. Why do I still care about that? When in reality, it's not about you becoming your emotions. Your emotions are tools, okay, to help you understand your soul. Observe, don't absorb. The Emperor in the reverse, yeah. Your feminine energy is really upset about yourself. That's where I feel like the shaming is coming on, because it's like your masculine is just doing the same thing, conditioning what he knows, right? Same thing every day. If we were in a therapy session, the feminine would be being like, you're not a real man. That's what this would be saying, okay? You don't know what you're doing. You don't protect me. You don't care about me. You don't listen to me. These would be the complaints. Death card, Scorpio energy. Page of Swords. A lot of you are receiving signs from spirit, and it's like, you know that, you see things and you're like, oh, that's weird, and you don't listen, you don't look into it, you don't be present, you don't wonder what that could mean. Repeating numbers, sign from nature, okay? I saw 5 of those fluorescent neon green butterflies that I've been talking about for like a month, just yesterday while I was driving. I had like an hour drive, I saw 5 of them. I was like, whoa. Tell me that's not a sign. But yeah, there's signs everywhere is what I'm getting. And your feminine energy is like very upset that you're not paying attention, because it's the divine, it's spirit, it's your higher self communicating with you. Hello, listen to me. That's what she's saying. Show me this death card. Can we look at that? Yeah. Your feminine's energy is like, I need an ego death. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm sick of abusing myself. I'm sick of neglecting myself. Yeah, I'm not happy. I've been trying to find my happiness and for my whole life is what I'm getting, you know? I just also heard the last 10 years. I don't know if something's been going on for a decade or what. Your feminine energy feels like you've quit on yourself. You're not even trying to discover your happiness. Again, it's just about getting through the day, instant gratification. I'm getting like bare minimum energy. Okay. Let's get some advice for your masculine and feminine, okay? I'm going to do another update on this reading in a week. I want to see you back here in a week, okay? Again, don't forget to please like this video, subscribe, follow, check me out on TikTok. I offer minis there. Send in for a personal. I'd be happy to help. Advice for this masculine, please. Our masculine energy. What can we do for our masculine energy? I'm getting right away, drop the ego. It's not about what people think. What do you think about yourself? Don't worry about others. The sun. Please just look at the light side of things, the bright side. The glass is half full. Also, I'm seeing it twice now, so I'm gonna get it. Black birds, black crows, something. This is a sign from the divine, not like an ominous sign. Okay, I'm getting like yin and yang. Leo energy showing up here. What makes you happy? Don't shame yourself about that. Don't be embarrassed about that. The devil. And also acknowledge, okay? See, like, yes, acknowledge like what's unhealthy that you think is making you happy for sure, right? We're talking about sex, okay? We're talking about drugs, drinking, overindulgence, okay? Overeating, whatever, okay? But also, where are you blocking yourself? Where are you living in a mental prison, okay? Because it's your own thoughts that are keeping your happiness at bay. All right? Think about that. For your feminine, you have to trust your masculine knows how to take care of you. Number one. The Star, Justice card. King of Wands, Seven of Swords, Knight of Cups. Where are you lying to yourself that you're fulfilled, you're happy, in love, okay? Whether it's relationships, family, friends. This is enough for me. This is everything I want. We're not asking for any action at this time. We're asking for honesty, okay? Just because you admit to yourself, I'm not currently happy, doesn't mean that the relationship is over either. Remember that, all right? But I'm also getting, for those of you, I'm getting a download. For those of you that are partaking in an affair, a third-party situation, is this really what makes you happy? Some of you have like a sneaky link, okay, that you're calling your soulmate, your twin flame, and you're blaming your current relationship for not being able to be with this person. Are they your happiness or are they your escape? Okay. Ouch. My ego. All right. That's what I got for you guys. I really hope that that helped. Please be kind to yourselves, okay? Again, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. It's a very unique reading, so leave your feedback. Once again, you can email me if you'd like a personal, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye.